Hello, other Palians, fellow Palians, even, or fella. I'm so glad you're here. Have you seen that the new Palia roadmap has been posted? So they're calling it the Winter's Wonder 2025 to 2026. This was posted just earlier today, and I figured we'd walk through it and see what's coming up. What they're anticipating on the next patch is going to be the Winter Lights Celebration and Quest, Grow a Snowman event, upgraded tent system, Lunar Path, and Path of the Kitsu, as well as the new home lines called the Estate. And coming soon, we should look for in game announcements, the Palian population improvements, and more lunar paths. Down the road, they have not forgotten about the photo mode upgrade. They're planning more seasonal content for us and the next adventure zone. Let's, oops, sorry, y'all couldn't read that. Let's kind of dive into it and see what's what. Okay. So the first thing we're going to see is our welcome back, Palians, to the Winter Wonder edition of the Palia Path Roadmap. This is your seasonal snapshot of what's arriving in the cozy, snow dusted weeks ahead, what's quietly cooking behind the scenes, and what festive surprises are still tucked under the tree. Our director of production, Maxwell Zareth, returns with a sleigh full of updates, sparkling celebrations, long awaited quality of life improvements, new progression systems, and a fresh home line straight from Kilma Village's most iconic estate. Grab some hot cocoa, on the chair by the fire, and let's take a festive stroll down the Palia path together. And there is a video, which I think we will watch in a moment together. The Palia Path Roadmap video covers a lot, so we raked it all up for you here. Fall Fantasy Home for the Winter Lights, patch 0.198. Winter Lights returns in Palia patch 0.198, the Home for Winter Lights update, bringing holiday cheer, charm, and a whole flurry of seasonal magic to Kilima Village and beyond. Here's a sneak peek at what's glowing this winter lights. A snow-filled Kilima Valley. Winter Lights Quest and Celebrations, Grow a Snowman event, upgraded tent system, lunar paths, and the path of the Kitsu, home lines, the estate, and more. On the horizon, later in the Winter's Wonder series, we'll introduce an entirely new way to communicate with Palians around the globe. We plan to deliver an in game announcements right where you play. This means you'll seamlessly see news and updates that are most relevant to you, such as game and server maintenance, new community events, more detailed patch notes, event announcements, and Twitch drop reward opportunities without needing to visit Palia.com. It's a small change, but it will make a big impact. These features will make it much easier for us to keep you all informed, connected, and celebrating together. We're also working on under the hood updates to help players better connect and meet new friends in games. We're developing new background processes that merge some servers for Palians playing during off peak hours. This process is intended to make Palia's game world feel more lively and as social as often as possible. When a server merge occurs, players receive up to two prompts to transition, followed by a smooth server transfer to a more active game space without losing progress, party members, or your location. Note, after two prompts, the player will transfer automatically. This system not only improves the overall social experience, but it helps us optimize performance and stability across Palia's growing world. The result, more Palian neighbors to greet, in a world that truly feels alive no matter when or where you play. Oh, and the best part, this feature is coming sooner rather than later. While this feature will not be available on day one of the Home for Wind and Lights update, we do expect this content to ship later in the patch. Okay. Um, I did not scroll for you on that one, but there it is. That's going to be so wonderful, especially for people that are looking for people to help chop flow trees that are actively grinding, actively hunting. It's going to be so fantastic for all of us to be able to play with our neighbors more. Looking ahead, while we've highlighted a lot of content coming to the Winter's Wonder series of updates, our long-term projects continue to develop behind the scenes. Teams are actively building our next adventure zone, refining build together shared housing, improving our photo mode, and more. These features take time, but each remains a core part of Palia's future, and we're excited to share more details as they take shape. We also want to highlight an area many of you have asked about: more masculine presenting fashion. While feminine silhouettes have historically seen the highest engagement, we know a lot of players are eager for outfits that feel more tailored to masculine preferences. We hear you, and we're working on it. On top of releases this year, such as Wild Howl, Lumberjack, and Fall Fantasy's Rogue Warrior collection, we want to share that we're investing time and effort intentionally to create marquee and exciting outfits in this space. Okay, and they gave us a little image. Look at these pants, the breeches, the flowing capes, the helmet. It's really giving. Come play this cozy game in your suit of armor. We love that. Okay. Keep an eye out for the Draconic Knight outfit, slated for release later down the line in Winter's Wonder. This is a fully featured marquee outfit that we think speaks to a certain masculine aesthetic that we haven't fully covered yet. And throughout 2026, you can expect a wider range of silhouettes and inspirations. We want to meet players where they are. So while our portfolio will likely still skew towards some of the more feminine leaning options, our goal is that every player can find outfits they're excited about. And we think that we'll get much closer to that goal in the coming seasons. That is phenomenal. Final thoughts. As winter settles across Kilima Valley and the glow of the lantern light fills the nights, we're thrilled to bring you another warm, cozy season of content. From building your perfect winter lights wonderland to experimenting with new tints to beginning your lunar path journey to crafting a proper estate, there is so much to enjoy this holiday season. We hope this winter's wonder edition of Palia Paths paints a clear and festive picture of what's coming, what's growing, and what's still quietly brewing beyond the horizon. Stay warm, stay cozy, and we'll see you in Palia.
In-game festival celebrating
Look at how beautiful this rug is. I'm very excited for a good Ormu rug, a Choppa rug. Look at the trees. Now, I don't believe that this is the only place that you can find these cool things hanging out. I think as we continue through the video, you'll see a little more.
the holiday spirit, togetherness, and of course a healthy dose of snowball fights. Now, we heard your feedback last year that Kilima wasn't quite wintry enough. So this year, it's got a blanket of snow covering it. Hopefully
Okay, as we can see here, big Christmas tree, big wreath on the general store, piles of presents. Um, it appears that we also have our nice new storefront will be right where we saw our spooky festival store, our spooky spirit fest store. Anyhow, the register's out and it looks like they've already put a present out for us.
deliver more on that holiday spirit.
Let's
This
keep
year, the
going.
Winter Lights quest is going to be back that players have experienced before for all players to check out and have new treasure chest locations with Zeki hints to find them. The monthly bundle board will also be tied in, where you're going to help Reth and Ashura pull off
I hope we're ready. And also, can we just talk about that at the top? There's our weeklies as well as the bundles and dailies. I'm so excited for a better menu to get
the
access to these
long ahead
items.
feast. The Winterlight store is also updated with a variety of new pieces of content, including icicle adornments for your house and snow covered decor. So if you want to set up your very own
Isn't this just darling? I'm very curious to see what is going to be snow covered and what isn't. What are our options here?
winter wonderland on your home plot, you're now free to do so. But that's not all. Through the whole patch, we're going to be doing a community event we call Grow a Snowman. Sandy Paws has come to town. He's left presents in a variety of activities for you to go seek out. And if you're nice, you'll find your very own snowman hidden inside. And you're going to want to collect as many as you can because as the community collects and crafts snowman plushes, they'll grow a snowman outside of Kilima Village. At various milestones, that snowman is going to grow in size, and because this is a
Look how fun.
season of giving, those milestones are going to unlock new rewards for all players to enjoy, whether you participated or not. So bundle up, grab your blanket,
Okay, here's a slightly better look at our Winter Lights store. You can see a stuffed Choppa plush back here. You can see more ornaments hanging from the general store, and it also looks like a little bit of coal.
a hot cocoa, and join us for the Winter Lights season. Next, let's talk about one of our most requested quality of life updates, improvements to the tint system, and of course, new tints for your furniture. We've long been eyeing the
I'm
tint
not
system as
sure that I
Palia
can pause well enough through all of this, but look at this green Ravenwood
for
furniture.
improvement, with a few
And then look at just everything all together, all willy nilly, just thrown out
goals in
here.
mind. We wanted to enable new tints to be released every single patch. We wanted to
It's going to be so beautiful. This also gives us more reason to be out gathering and crafting, you know.
provide new reward opportunities that players could acquire from a variety of sources. And we wanted to remove friction associated with bringing your furniture to the mod bench, applying it, and taking it back. So starting with the Home for Winterlights update, the mod bench is going to be converted to the Tint Crafter. Now, all players are going to have the recipes for the original tints available in Palia, but we'll also be releasing 6 new tints that you can go and acquire in the Home for Winterlights update. Now, crafting tints uses materials found throughout the game that typically associate with the color of the tint. And gone are
Um, were you able to see that there is a winter tint, harmony, noir, olive, shore, slate, violet, wintry? This is going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to see what we all get to create
associate with
with
the
it.
color of the tint. And gone are the days of lugging that decor to that bench and then bringing it back and setting it back down. Now you can simply walk up to your furniture and open the tint menu to explore the tints and apply them right there on your home plot. You'll also be able to see tints you haven't acquired yet. So if you're looking for inspiration on how you want to change your room, go explore. We'd love to hear what you think about the new experience. We're continuing to improve it as we look ahead, so please let us know your thoughts.
Black furniture. I want black furniture, and they are bringing it. They're also bringing greens and reds and different colors. I'm so excited. It looks like we're getting authentic white ones, not just the Shore collection being glitched.
And tell us what colors you like. Alongside our fresh seasonal content, we're excited to introduce Lunar Paths, a new progression system that gives you a clear and easy way to unlock both free and premium content. This is our take on Battle Pass systems you tend to see in other games today, where you're able to earn and unlock rewards simply by playing Palia the way you already do. In 198, you're going to earn Lunar Path XP through daily quests and the monthly bundles, but we plan to add more ways, including alongside normal gameplay.
We're going to pause it right here so you can see the chest at the top. You can see that we have our rerolls and the Taylor tickets being used. I believe that these are going to be our new currency of like, I don't know what they're going to call them, moon coins or something. Um, but look at all this over here. Do we have any like ideas or guesses as to what's going to be over there?
Activities, and maybe give you something to do with that renown you've been sitting on. As you progress your selected lunar path, you'll earn a mix of free and premium rewards such as material decor, some cosmetics, some plushes, and maybe some more things we aren't quite ready to share yet. Now, unlike other seasonal battle pass style systems, lunar paths in Palia are here to stay. They
Look at the Kitsu hat. The ancient Kitsu hat is a cozy knit beanie crowned with tiny antlers and big floppy Kitsu ears, equal parts snug and mischievous, perfect for woodland strolls or town selfies. Oh my
have
goodness.
no expiration date, so even if you're a casual player or a daily grinder, you're going to be able to continue along and progress at your own pace. We plan to introduce new lunar paths with each upcoming update. To start, our first path, the Path of the Kitsu, features our playful and mysterious forest friend, featuring Kitsu-based cosmetics, along with your path to unlock the new Mayor's Estate homeline. Speaking of homelines, we're continuing to expand our fresh homeline offerings, which began with the Alchemist Cottage back during our Fall Fantasy series of updates. This time around, we're introducing a homeline inspired by the Mayor's Estate located in Kilima, featuring ornate windows, green rooftop trims, and a windmill topper. Our goal with homelines was to provide more flexibility over time, and so
Isn't this stunning? I really want to point out that whatever this is over here, this railing, this type of cute um, outdoor patio situation that they have going on, I want that. I cannot wait to see how this meshes in along with our alchemist cottage, as well as all of our furniture that we already have from our harvest homes. Since it's not quite backwards compatible, I think it's still going to be great because look at these pillars that they've placed where we previously had tree trunks with our alchemist cottage. If that isn't grand and spectacular, I don't know what is.
all items as the Mayor Estate can also be used with the Alchemist Cottage or any homeline going forward. Now, as we mentioned earlier, you'll unlock the pieces of the Mayor's Estate through the Path of the Kitsu Lunar Path, all for free. And once you unlock the recipes, you'll be able to craft the pieces at your workbench.
And I think this is a big upgrade to having to buy the alchemist cottage parts versus being able to make them on your plot. You don't have to run back into town because you need one more chimney. You can craft it if you have the materials. This is such an amazing improvement. Now, we knew that the Alchemist Cottage home lines was their test coming out, and we all had a lot of input to give to it. And here they are listening and applying it for us.
Additionally, we're going to be introducing the concept of housing progression with what we call capstones. By progressing your lunar path, you'll unlock an increase to the number of homeline buildings you can have connected together, giving you more flexibility for homelines going forward. Now, whether you're crafting a stately manor or a cozy townhouse or a whimsical windmill cottage, the Mayor's Estate Homeline is all about giving your imagination room to flourish. Later down the line, in the Winter Wonder series of updates, we're going to bring new ways to communicate with you in game. We're working on solutions that allow us to bring announcements to chat, as well as other locations across the game, so you have the ability to read updates and news about the game that were previously only accessible on Palia.com. This feature allows us to deliver live messages, event announcements, and in-game news directly to you in-game, so no social media or Discord check-ins required, though we still would encourage you to join. That means you'll seamlessly see news and updates that are most relevant to you, such as in-game server announcements, community events, and more detailed patch notes, along with Twitch drop reward opportunities. It's a small change, but we think it's going to have a big impact. These features are going to make his development, upcoming marquee features, or anything else you want added to the game. So we're going to go through a handful of those right now, and let's dive in. Yes, here's a quick look at the little one. The Fairy Mantis isn't going to be making it in patch 198, but it will be coming in the Winter's Wonder series of updates.
Okay, we're going to back it up. Sorry, Matt. Check out these guys and their cute little stitches, their little antenna. Look how darling these are. Their big bug eyes. It's fantastic. It's so fantastic.
98, but it will be coming in the Winter's Wonder series of updates, so you won't be waiting too long for it. Yes, we talked about this briefly in a previous Paleopath episode. We wanted to hold Ulfe's friendship until we got the main story to move a little bit forward. We're happy to say we've made great progress on the next main story update, and our plan is to release both that update along with Ulfe's friendship level before we release our next adventure zone. Yeah, we know a lot of players have seen Tamala's house, and there's a number of elements on her house that they really want to be able to use on Alchemist Cottage, including that beautiful windowed conservatory that's on the front. We've been working on it on the side. It's taken us a little bit longer than we like to make work, but it is in progress, and we're hoping to bring it to you all soon. Unfortunately, not. At this point, we're kind of at the state where showing or talking anything about it kind of reveals everything we plan to do. So you're not going to be hearing from us for a little bit on this, but rest assured, when we're ready to talk about it, we cannot wait. But if you're really keen, we have been dropping a few hints in previous Paleopath episodes. Yeah, so we really want to provide additional controls for players to be more creative and expressive on their home plot. We watch a lot at what the community can do through home tours and are consistently impressed by what they're able to pull off. We've talked a lot about how we can raise that potential, but also we don't want to make it too challenging for new players to come in and experience. We think there's a lot of power to the simplicity that's present in Palia's housing system as new players get acclimated. So we have to find the right balance of adding those additional controls while not making it too complex for players who are starting out. My hope is we're able to continue to deliver more content to all of you. The changes to our seasonal cadence and our monthly content we think have been really, really effective. And year over year, it gives us the opportunity to continue to grow the game for everyone. And what that means for us is it gives us stability and confidence that we can continue Palia for years to come. And so I'm really excited to see how we can continue making this game with you all. That wraps up our look at the Winter's Wonder series of updates. You might have noticed we didn't talk too much about content or features we discussed in previous Paleopath episodes, but rest assured, those are still in development today. In the meantime, we can't wait to dive into the Winter Wonder with you all. So thank you, as always, stay warm, stay cozy, and see you in Palia.
What does this mean for us? What are you looking forward to? I know that we're going to be excited about our trees and our snowball fights, or the fact that they have absolutely coated Kilma in snow and drifts. Um, it looks like there are presents and trees and decorations everywhere. What does that mean? What are you looking forward to? Is it the new opportunities to use renown and work on your lunar path? That's so thrilling to me. Um, is it the possibility of when we get to advance our relationship with Ulfi and the crew? Um, are you waiting on the next big adventure zone? I think personally, I'm excited to experience the holidays in game. The build a snowman with the community sounds so fun. Like, we get to join in and we all get snowmen plush. Everybody gets their rewards whether they do the event or not, which is really one of the best things about the community that we have here. The outfits that are coming, knowing that we're getting new tents, that we can create our tents on our plot. We don't have to go to the store and buy modification kits. They've really given us such a huge gift this year with this grand new patch, and it's not even the patch coming in like one fold patches anymore. They've started dropping like a double-edged patch almost. Um, our last patch for Home for the Harvest, they spent 1 week dropping everything on us and doing hot fixes, and then the following week, we got our new outfit, added to the store, which I thought was genius, really kinda keeps us from, I don't know, experiencing excitement fatigue, perhaps. I'm looking so forward to all of this, but tell me, if you can, what are you looking forward to? What is it that's going to excite you and thrill you? Let me know below. Alright, um As always, make sure you're the proper amount of caffeinated. Do not over caffeinate, my friends. Drink your water, eat one real meal, and take your medicine. Take your medicine. All right. I love you, friends. I'll see you later. Bye.